What really stuck out to me is that the festival was really open and just wants to create unique, fun experiences. And for me, that's something that I'm always striving for is what's something that's fun and interesting and unique that we can explore and not just do it kind of halfway there, not just kind of put something together, but to really craft it in a way and get the right people to play the right parts and the right setting. You know, this has been really great to come in and just to be able to do it right. What's really unique about this show and this festival is that, you know, we took these arrangements of mine that are normally 5-horn or 6-horn charts and applying them to a string section and adapting them to fit that and to fit this ensemble.
Come on, Barbash! Feel good about that one. We are having a wonderful time. This is a very special evening for us. We came into town and we rehearsed with this wonderful ensemble who is here for the majority of the festival. Some people here for like 5 weeks. This is incredible. This is such a cool thing. Most of us just met yesterday and we put this music together, and it has been so much fun to put together this program because there is something very special happening here. And I'm sure that you all know that because you're here and you've experienced it, and this is something very special to be a part of, and I am so excited to be here. So thanks for hanging with us tonight.
Last year I saw videos of Eddie's performance and it looked incredible and the space looked really cool. So I was asking him, like, hey, what is that? And he was just like, dude, you should totally come play it sometime. He wouldn't tell me that if he didn't really mean it and if he didn't really think it through. He wouldn't have just off the cuff said, hey, you should do this thing because it's really cool. Eddie is such a funny cat because he, in a lot of ways, is so easygoing and just kind of whatever about things. And then some things he's very, very passionate about and very interested and very excited about. And this is one of the things that he was super excited about. He's talked several times about it being his favorite festival and just a space for him to really shine and flourish in what he does. I knew that if Eddie was saying, you gotta do this, it was worth doing, no matter what.
The best thing about this festival for me has been meeting the Casa Quartet because it's really brought my music to life, to be able to play these beautiful, lush arrangements with a quartet that's as good and in tune with each other as you guys are. And that wouldn't have happened without this festival. It's like Cory Wong is playing this week and I play with Cory, and we could have just come in with his whole band and done our thing and left. But what makes this the most unique stop on our tour is that we're not doing that. We're coming here and we're working with the string players that are in residence at this festival, which is one of the things that makes this festival so unique. It's so much better than just showing up with my crew and doing my thing and then, you know, coming in for a day and then leaving. Kind of the same thing that's so nice about being with host families and getting to experience the community here. There's the same thing in the collaboration. I feel like I somehow here have found my ideal audience and demographic. It almost feels too indulgent. It's not like a lot of other festivals where you just go and stay in a hotel and you're on tour and you can't separate one night from the next. You know, it's really like the best summer camp you could possibly go to. Get paid to come up here and play your music for an incredibly supportive audience, and then sort of have a vacation at the same time.
The thing that I was looking forward to most was getting to hear Cory Wong play a concert here. I never thought in my wildest dreams he would come up to Caroga Lake and do a concert. And not only did he do a concert, like, we had a string orchestra play with him, which had never been done. You have this person that has toured internationally with normally kind of like a big brass band. We did it for the first time as small string ensemble, and that was like something unique to Caroga Arts, and that had never been done. And I think the response from the community, like, I think they had a blast doing that concert. I had a blast. It was unreal.
I love having a large band because part of my thing is writing, producing, arranging, band leading, that sort of thing. And you know, my guitar playing style is a little bit different than most people expect when they hear a guitar player-led band. Most people think lead guitar, shredder, and it's all about the guitar. For me, what I love to do with my artistry is actually just be more of like a band leader, and I play in the band, and sometimes I play the lead parts, and a lot of times I do whatever. But what's fun is to be able to create an environment with a bunch of different musicians in different ensembles, and having the textural capabilities of a string ensemble is much different than what I can do with a horn section, much different than what I can do with a rhythm section. So I would love someday to have a huge band where it's a nice big rhythm section, horn section, and a string ensemble to really have all of the colors in the palette available to use for the music.
To open for Cory Wong is incredibly exciting. I've been a big fan of his music for a long time, and he's really this rising star that is bringing together musicians from different styles. He's bringing musicians from the acoustic music world into his, electronic, funk world, and it's really exciting to be a part of his community now. And I know Eddie Barbash, the saxophone player that tours with him regularly, is a big friend of the festival, and I'm excited that he agreed to sit in with us tonight. And so it's really cool that even two different touring projects can come together for one night and have some overlap and some collaboration.
As classical musicians throughout the year, I typically find myself just performing with a lot of other classical musicians, which is great. So to have that opportunity to play with some really great guys and gals in different genres is like so much fun.
When I first was starting to hear Cory's music, and it was like, oh man, this is so cool. I would love, what if one day Cory Wong did a concert here? And then probably not even 5 years later, the man himself is doing a concert here, and we're playing along with him. So it was just kind of a surreal experience for me.
To be able to be in a place where Duke Ellington and Louis Armstrong and Fletcher Henderson and Jimmy Lunsford played the party music of their day just feels so appropriate. I'm excited to see this space restored and brought back to its former glory, and to be even better. I think it's going to be even better than it was.
The ability to bring in, big name acts into this, local community, and have, these, superstars come working with this existing community of musicians, like that kind of edge effect of different communities is not something that happens in very many places. And I think Caroga Lake is poised to be one of those special places.
It's like the soul of this place is so great, and just the natural acoustics are so great that to get this, particularly this room back into use as like a dance hall kind of place and have a big band in the corner there, and you'd be like you're in a movie, you know? It's like the Roaring '20s again. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to a swing dance in the Adirondacks on, you know, the banks of a lake? I mean, it's the coolest. I can't think of anything cooler than that.